Hello everyone, and welcome back to Super Metroid. This is part 7, and it has actually been a long time since my last recording session, about 3 weeks actually. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm actually in a different save station than where we left off, because I realized I had skipped an item that I didn't intend to. So in last episode, just for a recap, we basically did a lot of backtracking through Brinstar for our newfound abilities, such as super missiles and power bombs, and we're going to be continuing doing that right now. First off, back in the room where we used the speed booster to get ourselves some super missiles, there is one more missile that I actually forgot to pick up in there. And it's actually not that hard to get. All you have to do is run across here. You go in this room, and you go over to where we saw the missile last time, but you can actually, yeah, as you saw, I wave beamed through there. Yeah. There was a missile right there and I forgot it. So, I think I'll just quickly make the trek back to where we were left off because it's not too far. It won't take much longer. So, the reason that I was gone for a couple weeks, between parts 2 and 3 were uploaded, was just, I don't know, I just had a lot of things that came up in my life that I don't really care to go into detail. And I don't know, it's hard for me to start off a habit with this sort of thing, but I'm glad that I've been pretty consistent with uploads recently, and I'm kind of glad about that. So I'm just hoping that I can keep that up. So as we head back to this giant pink room over here, I guess we can just keep heading down here. So, right. So now we are heading back to where we get the charge beam actually, because that's where our next item is. Because if you look on the map, there's actually a little hidden area over here to the left. And to get down there, we need to get to the charge beam and then place a power bomb. And that'll open that area up, and we can head down here and open this missile door. Oops. One missile too much there. Alright, so normally we need a later item to get through this room, but if we actually do this just right, we can do it beforehand, and I'm just gonna get it out of the way. So basically, I think you can charge up a speed run. There we go. Then you just use a, oops, don't know why that didn't work. Charge it up. No, come on. Yeah, shine sparks are a little hard to aim for me still, but I'm still capable of pulling them off at least. Can you like not be in the water or something? Because I know it's possible. You're supposed to use the speed booster to get through that area, but since the water slows you down, you can't do it until you get another ability. Really? Come on. Do I have to hold it? Maybe. Sorry that I'm kind of just lagging here. There we go. So now we did that. We have an energy tank right here. That's nice to pick up. Get that out of the way. And we now have more than one row of energy tanks. So that's nice. So something that I would like to bring up is that once I finish this game, I'm not really sure what to do next, so if any of you have any ideas you'd like to share, you can go ahead and post it down in the comments below. While you're down there, you may as well leave a like, and maybe even subscribe. That'd be nice too. I'd like that. I always appreciate new subscribers. Plan to treat my subscribers nicely. I want to pay attention, and I want to be attentive, because that's what paying attention means. I'm just babbling like nonsense. Let's just move on. So, let's see. Oh, hold on a sec. Sorry about that. So, I tried lowering the game audio so my voice could be, like, made out, like, you can make it out a little better. That's right, we already came through there. And we already got that item. Pretty sure. Yeah. Most likely did. Ow, these side hoppers, man. Okay. Oh yeah, because the wave, now that we have the wave beam, we can actually just shoot right through these doors. So yeah, that's always nice. I actually didn't even know you could shut them. And let's see, where are we heading next? I'm pretty sure we're just heading down. Pretty sure that's our main area right now. And let me just make sure, yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. So actually I'm almost done with this whole backtracking stuff. I'm also planning to have some longer videos. Mainly I want to start doing 20-minute instead of 15. And I just think that'll allow things to move at a bit of a brisker pace. And if anyone knows like how you can make it so keyboards like aren't heard as much, I'm using a keyboard for this, but like my microphone picks it up like a lot, and I don't really know how to deal with it. So if anyone has any suggestions, go ahead and tell me in any way, because I'd appreciate that. So, yeah. Okay, so we can't actually do what we need to do to get through this room, but we can do that. Yeah, we can do that on the way back up. Okay. So actually, I think we're... Oops. These spikes, man, killing me. And of course that dies. Ugh. So obnoxious. I seriously hate spikes. Okay. So... I think it's actually time for us to head back down to Norfair, because there's a few things we can pick up around that area, and that includes a couple of upgrades, which we may as well pick up while we're down there. But I think I'm going to go for the main goal first, because last episode had a lot of backtracking, and this episode already has had quite a decent amount. Okay, come on, Samus. It's not hard. So I think it'd be good to get some actual in-game progress out of the way. Let's go ahead and shoot these enemies. It's a good thing we have the ice beam and stuff. Head through this strange Meridia place again. We'll actually be back here very shortly. Well, not very shortly, but soon. I forget, did I do that one? I don't think I did. So we're gonna head back into Kraid's area. If I did actually miss this, I'll go ahead and cut it all out, but we can just head through here, and there's a couple of, yeah, there's enemies obviously. I'll sound like a fool. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I didn't come back here, but now that we have power bombs, we can actually get another item in this room. And did we? I do not think that we did. You just lay a power bomb on this side? No, we did not. Okay, good. I don't have to cut. So that's nice. Good to get some more missiles. We have over 100 now, so that's a big bonus. And then you just fall down near... Well, actually, this is where the save room was. And then we can just get out of Kraid's area, and then we're gonna head back to Norfair. Because now that we have power bombs, we can find quite a couple of... Sorry, we can find quite a couple of new areas to go to, including a couple of items that we've been kind of waiting for this whole time. And the return to Norfair. So for this area, we want to go to the room where we had to use the speed booster before. And you want a power bomb right here. This will allow us to get down here. And there's a few of these little bugs and these enemies right here. Good to clear them all out of the way. And now what I would suggest doing is... Oh, oops. So this room right here is kind of... okay. Good God. Okay, this room is very hard to get through if you don't know what if you don't time things right. Ugh. Okay, so basically this room, yeah, you'll constantly follow the ground, and okay, let's see if I can make it up. Okay, this may take a few tries. What I may end up doing, I may just end up using wall jumps, because wall jumps just make this area a whole lot easier. Ugh. Man. Okay. Come on. Nope. Okay, that's it. I'm wall jumping. Some may call this cheap. I call it actually succeeding with games. And then I fall again. Okay, well basically the reason I'm trying to get back up is I can just go on the left side to show this. Stupid enemies in the way. Okay, but if we climb up the left side like this, and that enemy doesn't mess us up. There's a little missile right there. Okay, come on. Come on. But basically there's a missile right there, and if we get it... Okay. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So one way you could do this is you could shine spark from the room to the right, and that's honestly the easiest. But man, this area is hard to get to. So mainly you'd think if they put you all the way down here, there must be a way back up. Well, obviously there is. For this area, you just want to speed run your entire way, and you'll just blast right through the door. And then, what I would suggest is to go to this room over here. And it's a save room. So let's go ahead and save up. And actually what's coming up is a boss battle, so you may want to get prepared for that. Now this boss battle, don't use power bombs on him, he doesn't take kindly to it. Speaking of this boss, he's actually right down here. Say hello to Crocomire. Now Crocomire, basically what happens is he will open his mouth, and basically whenever he opens his mouth, you can basically just shoot in his mouth. And honestly, it's easiest to just use the charge beam. Missiles work too, and so do super missiles, but this guy, he'll never die from just shots alone. Basically the goal of this battle is to push him past the floor right there, so he'll sink down in the lava. Ugh. Kinda disgusting actually. Kinda makes me feel bad. Poor little guy. And if you actually look, what's that? Ooh. There's a spike wall here. Oh, we can't go back. Oh. That was kind of intense. So, I mean, he's not a difficult boss, but that's definitely an interesting scene. Okay, so now we're past the Crocomire battle. Right, we can... So in this room right here we have another save room. Kinda close together, but there's a boss fight in between them, so it's expected. So I'm just gonna fill up on super missiles really quick. Okay, I think I got full supers. I don't think I have full power bombs though. Any power bombs? None? Maybe oh, I wasn't. Now I am. So if we come down into this room, we actually have an area here that we cannot reach because there is a super missile door that we can only hit from the other side. So it looks like we're going to be coming back from the other way. Now before we move on, let's go ahead and check out this room right here. In this room, it works good to just kind of run through it. And then basically you just kind of hop around these little blocks, try not to get spiked, and there's some missiles right here. There's a bit of acid in this area too, like Brinstar acid, so you do not want to take much damage from that. Oh, yeah, that did a lot. That could have been better. We may as well shine spark, it's always fun. Even though it did nothing for us. Oh well. And there's a room down here. And in this room we want to actually lay a power bomb. And after we've laid a power bomb, we can use the speed booster and jump right at that part. We'll blast across the entire room. You may notice some of that area, especially on the top right, is a little unexplored, but we'll be coming right back because we finally have the Grappling Beam. And basically what the Grappling Beam does, as you will see, it appears as your fourth thing. It's like a little beam that sticks out. It can open doors, but it's not effective as a weapon, so you may want to remember to switch out of it. Basically, what the Grappling Beam does is it basically grapples onto certain things. These little guys are one of those things. And, oh, dang it. Yeah, my Grappling Beam skills with those moving enemies are not really that good. But thankfully there is an alternative method to be getting that. And that is to use the speed booster. Because if you actually look right there, if we land on this platform right here after using the speed booster, we're gonna have to lay another power bomb, no big deal though. And if we blast right through, oh, okay, right there, okay, sorry, my whole sense of direction is a little wonky. Really? I'm gonna kill these enemies. Really? I still had it? Wow. Oh well. So I got around 3 minutes left-ish. Shouldn't take too long. Okay. Sorry, this is a little tricky to do. Come on, come on. Yes, there we go. So we get missiles. And if you want to leave this little area up here, you can either grapple your way back across, which I'm not going to do, and you can just roll down here. And now let's head back up to that area. Just get right across the entire room. And basically, what you can also do with the Grappling Beam, other than grapple onto those enemies, is you can finally interact with these blocks. So this is going to allow us to access a lot of areas we've seen and get a lot of things that I've actually gotten without it. But the main thing that this thing's going to help us do is get to a little room back in Criteria that will allow us to get further. And anyway, so for this one it's a little tricky. You just have to jump, shoot the top, and then just grapple your way across. In this room right here, sorry, I was just checking things out. So in this room right here we have a couple of enemies. The main part of this room is just getting across, which you can use the grapple beam for. Right up here. Or not. Ugh. Okay, there we go. We got it. And for this one we're gonna have to deal with consecutive grappling. Oops. Oh, these enemies. These guys are not fun. Okay, come on. You can do it, Samus. Okay, and across we go. We open up the super missile door, and now we are back in this area. Now what we have to do is get back to Crocomire's room. But before we do that, I'm actually gonna jump up here and grapple onto this little guy over here, and we can use him to get across here. And in this room we have more power bombs. Always nice to get more. And now let's go ahead and just a last ditch stop. One more item I'd like to pick up. Now what you can do is you can either speed booster you can either speed booster your way, or you can use the... Sorry, you can either use the, Sorry, I'm getting totally distracted. So you can either use the speed booster or the grapple beam to get this. And the speed booster is nice because you can like get over there really easily. So you can just get over here, shoot across, and then fly over it. The good news is that it's an energy tank, so speed boosting your way over here will be pretty fine. And then we just use the grapple beam, and we're going to have to do a bit of consecutive grappling here just to get across. And the video is just about done, so let's just head back up to this save room that's like right above us. Okay, so we're at the back of the same room. So thanks everyone for watching. I am ZM123Bro, and in this episode what we did was we did a last-ditch backtracking in Brinstar. We came to Norfair and we collected the Grapple Beam after defeating Crocomire in a dangerous battle. In the next episode, we're gonna go explore a bit of Norfair, and then after that, head up to Criteria and Brinstar to grab a few more items and then move on to our next area. See you guys next time. Later.